thing about this primer paint is that it's easy to wash off if you make a mistake. Paint can be more unforgiving. Well, I might just paint this door too. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you a quick tutorial of how to use this Magnum X5 true airless sprayer. Alright, so this is gonna be your starting position right here. You want this out and this knob on start. This is gonna be your priming position. This is where it cleans out the tubes so the previous paint is let out and that you're able to use the new paint without any interference. Alright, so go ahead, plug it in, turn it on. Oh, and you're gonna want, there's two tubes. You're gonna want to put this larger one inside, well, preferably the water. So since we're already working on the same color, we're gonna just keep it in the same color. But if you were to change color, you would want to clear it out with clear water. So you'd put this in water, and this other tube would be the filter to drain it out. But since it's the same color we're using, you get the idea. We're just gonna turn it on now, priming. Alright, so essentially, this larger tube is getting liquids while this other tube is kind of draining it out. But since it's the same color, we're gonna put it back inside. Normally, we've drained out into a different bucket or into the waste bucket. So you're gonna let that prime for a few minutes. This cycles the paint so it clears out the tubes, all right? I hope you understand that part. We just ran out of paint, so we added a bit of water. You don't have to do that, it's extra step. All right. So, give it about a few minutes like this. You know, water should be coming out of this. Well, essentially water, but we're using the same color, so you know, this is just draining it out. Alright? Now, after a few minutes, what you want to do is, make sure you don't spill the bucket. And then, you're going to flip this back down. If it's working correctly, it should turn off like that. And now you're going to switch this knob into high spray. And there you go. That's how you use this Magnum X5 Graco Magnum X5 sprayer. Alright, so this is the ending position. It's going to be on high spray with this notch over here. And you're going to want to have both tubes in your paint bucket. It's gonna get the water or the paint from this tube and it filters out from this, or it kind of releases more back into here. This is kind of more of a filtration system, this one here, and this is what sucks up the paint. Alright, so now that it's primed, we're gonna go back to this machine here and give it a quick test. And there you go. You guys can figure this out by yourself. It's kind of messy right now, but it's pretty much self-explanatory. Just spray it out the nozzle. All right, here we go. As you can see, this makes painting 10 times faster, but it is also messier. A lot of paint. Here we go again. If you missed it the first time, we're gonna do this again. So whenever you hear this sound, it means that the paint hasn't been cycled through the machine now. So you're gonna want to start this process all over again. So essentially when the paint runs out, or when the machine stops taking in paint, it's gonna have to go back to the priming position. So we're gonna go back to step one as if we're just starting all over. Okay, again, so it's on the start, notches over here, first position. Make sure you have enough paint. We just ran out of paint, so we're gonna add some water, and hopefully that'll just, you know, be able to cover the rest of the wall. We're almost done, so. Start up a bit, first position. We're gonna let this run for a few minutes. After a few minutes, what I'm gonna do is put this back down, and it should turn off. When it turns off, that's how you know it's working. Alright, now I'm gonna switch this knob back to high speed, and there you go. Give it a quick test. Yo, it's winter outside. There you have it, guys. If you think that was pretty easy and you think that that's something you can do, you too can use this Graco Magnum X5 airless sprayer. A true airless sprayer. Click the link and in a few days you'll be painting like a pro. Alright. Tune in tomorrow. We're gonna be doing our final coat. So this is just a prime right now. Tomorrow we're gonna hit it with another coat. Guys, remember to wear your dirty clothes. Look at this, look at this. Oh my god, I am dusty. Alright. So there you have it. That's the first coat. A dusty coat right now. And Well, tune in tomorrow for the rest of it. Tune in tomorrow for the rest of the paint. We're gonna finish this room up, we're gonna add some trim, and then we're gonna just do some finishing touches, cleaning up, and then we'll be done. All right, we're back. Now you all saw how fast that took to paint that room. If you'd like to use this air sprayer again without any problems, it is very important that you clean it after every use. I know I look like a clown, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about. It took time, countless hours trying to clean this out after the paint has dried. So now I'm gonna show you how to clean this machine. All right, so you're gonna wanna take this larger tube right here and put it in a bucket of water. All right, once that's in there, you're gonna wanna take this drain tube and set it aside. You can either put it inside a waste bin or just put it outside where it can drain out properly. Okay, now that you have it positioned, you're gonna want to have this notch opened and this knob on start. All right, so go ahead and turn that machine on. There we go. It's start flowing. We're gonna clean that later, don't worry. Yeah, so there it goes. Kind of messy. Let's clean it closer. And so essentially, this is cycling the water through the two pipes or through the tube so that the paint doesn't dry on the inside. As you can see, the paint is now turning into water, which means that it's being cleared out. We're gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. All right, after a few minutes, you're gonna see the water clear out, and that's when you can just go ahead and turn it off. All right, now that the tubes are clean, the next step is to clean the handle. What you wanna do is go ahead and screw off this top part right here. Just like that. Now that we have the handle off, come along. Alright, so when this handle is clogged, it's going to be a pain to get the paint out the next day. So what you want to do after every use is to make sure it's thoroughly clean. There are two important pieces to this handle, the filter and the nozzle. We're going to take a look at both and clean them both. To take the filter out, what you want to do is pop this handle right here and twist it off. And on the inside, you're going to find the filter right here. Make sure this is clean after every use, or else paint will not go through once it dries. Alright, so what you want to do is go ahead and give it a quick rinse. Make sure most of the paint gets off this air filter, or this paint filter. Alright, so make sure your parts are thoroughly clean. You can use this paint sprayer cleaner right here. This is very useful, and we already added some into this bucket. So what we can do is just dump it inside there and let it sit. Alright, we're going to wash out the other parts, the handle right here. Just give it a quick rinse. And we're also going to toss that in there. What this paint solution does is just thins out the paint, make sure that it doesn't dry inside the parts. Alright, the next part we're going to clean is the nozzle. So we're going to go ahead and twist this part off right here. After that part is off, you're also going to want to give it a quick rinse and try to get as much paint off as possible. Again, we're gonna toss it into the solution and let it sit overnight. Give this part a quick rinse as well. And if you want to, if you have enough room in the solution, you can also add that in there too. All right, we're just gonna let that sit overnight until we get to use it again tomorrow. Make sure to clean it after every use because it could take a lot of time to clean the paint after it dries. All right, until next time, subscribe and stay tuned for more.